Hey you guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single reading. It is a reading meant for those of you that are completely single to see if anyone's in your energy field or coming towards you. And it's an 8-card spread. And so we will go ahead and get started focusing on why you are currently single. Next, we'll look at who is coming towards you. Next, we'll look at when this person is coming. And any final advice or additional advice. All right, so let's move crystal babies over. All right, so you're currently single. We have the Star and Strength. Okay, so I feel like first off, this is saying that the universe, is responding to your prayers, but it also could be that you're resistant towards whatever the universe is showing you or giving you. It does look like you're being pointed in some sort of direction, or spirit is like, over here, look over here. Something is right there for you. And I feel like this is something that you prayed about. But, maybe you feel also something could be going on where you feel like you don't need to be in a relationship. I don't know if that's also the type of energy that you're putting out. You're like, I don't need to be in a relationship, or I don't want to be, or I don't know. It just indicates that maybe you are feeling like you need to be really strong for whatever reason, or have this strong face that you put forward to people. It also does kind of say that you do need to be prepared for a relationship. Like, you can't be weak-willed or weak-minded, or, you do need to be strong, emotionally strengthened to be in a relationship. So that is a possibility too. So if you aren't ready for a relationship, you can't go having your feelings hurt or feeling like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship, I'm going to get hurt, So I feel like the strength plays two ways. There could be someone that is around you that is trying to get your attention, but you're being resistant and holding back, and just you want it, but you're fighting it. And then there's the other situation where it's like, because you just were not ready, and you need to be strong to be able to handle a relationship. It does look like maybe too, you've been having a lot going on. You've had to be strong for other people, and maybe haven't had much time for yourself. Now also a literal Leo could be blocking you. Something in regards to a Leo could be blocking you from having love or romance. So whether that is an ex, or, a friend or a family member, just someone caught blocking, or maybe someone is doing some sort of spell work, or maybe someone just keeps showing up in your energy field and they won't let room come in for something new. Or you could be still involved with this Leo energy. Now, this also makes me feel like it could be talking about placements in your birth chart. Like maybe there's a placement in Aquarius and a placement in Leo. And it's funny because these two signs oppose each other. So maybe there's something in regards to your birth chart that is trying to point to or is trying to tell you about something that you need to pay attention to that has clues as to why you're currently single in your birth chart as well. Maybe there's like a malefic planet or like, I mean, in astrology, it has to be more than one factor, you know, that is the culprit of a situation, good or bad. But however, it still could be something significant about a planet that's in one of those houses. Excuse me, in one of those signs that could be affecting your relationship status, delaying something that could be happening now. Okay, so who is coming towards you? We have the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands. I'm sorry, the Five of Wands. Okay, so, okay, again, I'm getting blocked energy. It's possible that whoever's coming towards you, they are someone who is still grieving over maybe a previous breakup. So I don't know if you and this person have history or if it's just the fact that this is someone grieving coming towards you. They've just suffered from some sort of loss. I feel like whoever's coming towards you also has a big ego. This is someone who has like a lot of pride. They don't like to talk about or admit that they're having any type of problems. Now, I'm getting the same messages in regards to that same energy of resistance. Two people who desire each other, who are attracted to one another, but there's resistance for whatever reason. Now, I'm also starting to see that, and this kind of goes along as to the why you're currently single. I feel like maybe someone is at a distance. Someone is far off from you. Now, I don't know why I'm thinking about ODB. Those of you that are familiar with old school hip hop, you know, that's Old Dirty Bastard. And I'm thinking about Brooklyn Zoo. I don't know if it's literally a zoo in Brooklyn called Brooklyn Zoo. But I don't know why I'm getting like Brooklyn Zoo. And I mean, I'm looking at her, and I see like the little animals and that reminds you of a zoo, but I don't know why Brooklyn Zoo came to mind. So I don't know if your love interest currently resides in Brooklyn, if you are in Brooklyn, but it's just indicating that, you know, maybe there's some sort of distance between you and your love interest. Now, too, I'm looking at their situation. It looks like maybe there's some sort of fighting about getting in a car, what can fit in a car. I feel like there's a clash in regards to driving a trip or getting somewhere. So, again, I'm getting distance. And then it seems like maybe there's some sort of frustration with yourself and just taking the necessary steps to having love. It's like there's a clash there. It's like you don't want to move forward. Or you and your future love interests are going to clash because of your different beliefs or something. I feel too like whoever's coming towards you, it does start off combative. Put it this way, let's say you don't know this person. I'm not saying that you know this person, but so just in case you don't know this person, for whatever reason, it's like when you come face to face with them, the energies are going to be combative for whatever reason. Seems like maybe you guys don't get along off the bat, or it's just some sort of frustration between you guys. And I'm not sure what it is. Maybe someone took your parking space, and I feel like it starts off like an argument, or like irritated, somebody saying something snarky. Somebody also might be frustrated because they're just dealing with some sort of loss. To me, I feel like somebody also may have just buried somebody literally. And maybe there's some sort of changes going on in their lives where they're coming off just a little different than normal. They're hurting. If they didn't just lose, a loved one, then it could be that they just lost a job or just any type of loss, but they're acting irritable. Yeah, they may have Mars in Scorpio, or they could have some other Leo placements. I'm getting Leo placements again. But I don't feel like that's necessarily their sign, but it could be. Yeah, Leo or Scorpio placements. I feel like you guys are going to challenge each other. It's also possible that there's going to be some sort of competitive situation going on. So like multiple people end up approaching you around the same time. So it's like it depends on, the decision is up to you who you want to continue to move forward with, because it seems like maybe there's one person here and then all of a sudden you're talking to another person. So even though they don't necessarily know each other, it just still seems like there's competition. So yeah, you could have more than one person. All right, so let me see when someone is coming towards you. So I have Justice and the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, this may not happen until Libra season. It also could be within the next couple of months. I feel like it's going to take longer than anticipated because there's a lot of back and forth. There's some big debate. I feel like there's also some sort of karmic debt that needs to be resolved, and it hasn't been resolved yet. It seems like there's a lot of hesitation. There may be delays because of someone's situation is unstable. I don't know if someone is emotionally unstable right now. Or if someone's living situation is unstable. It's probably, I think somebody got an unstable living situation too, because they're packing up. They got their bags in the trunk of the car. I don't know if somebody's living out of their car, or if someone is looking for a place to live or moving around from place to place. Someone may be, and I got Aquarius, someone definitely could be a gypsy. A gypsy or a drifter is something very unusual about their lifestyle. I feel like their lifestyle is very unstable. And now I'm thinking of the old song, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully you don't have a Papa Rolling Stone, but who knows? Girl or guy, doesn't matter. But yeah, it does seem like maybe someone is like a rolling stone. They don't have any security. They don't really have a foundation. They're going from place to place. They're trying to figure out their life. It seems like some things have shifted or changed. Someone also could be having some sort of legal issues. There could be some sort of legal challenges. I don't know, since I don't travel, I don't know what's been going on with people who are trying to travel. Maybe certain people need to have the shot to keep their jobs or to travel, and maybe someone does not agree with that, and they're like, I don't know, I don't want a shot, like what am I gonna do? So it's just kind of like some sort of delays, or something's going on. Someone also could be needing to focus on a divorce, or like I said, any type of legal matters. Like maybe someone is restricted from leaving their area. They're like, and they want to wait. They rather wait until they're no longer on, I don't want to say house arrest. This is not necessarily house arrest. It's another word. When you can't leave, you've got to stay. Probation. Somebody might be on probation. And so their situation is just kind of wonky right now. Yeah, but I feel like the timing is going to be a minute, because there's a lot going on, or someone just can't seem to make a decision. Even if the decision rests with you, something's going on with your life where maybe you're stuck or stagnant and not taking the necessary steps in order to have what you want. So the universe is kind of like, hey, it's here. Whenever you're ready, whenever you want to stop being strong, or whenever you want to blah, 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 it's here for you. There's no delay. Like there's no time limit on here. Just whatever you want to do. We got you whenever you're ready. So maybe because there's not necessarily a time frame, it's like, okay, well, whenever you're ready, we'll be here. So yeah, you just got to make some sort of decision. Something else I was trying to say here as far as the timing. Yeah, if it does happen sooner than a couple of months, maybe something has to do with the number 2, like the 2nd or the 22nd. Yeah, it could just have some sort of connection in regards to the number 2. Possibly, Virgo season. But I feel like maybe it's going to be a couple of months. And Virgo season does start like late August. So, all right, advice. We have 6 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like you guys are reflecting or thinking about the past and asking yourself, should you go back to the past? And it looks too like this guy, he's wanting her to turn around. He's wanting her to listen. He wants her to forgive him. So I feel like maybe something's going on where it depends on forgiveness. So again, it does make me feel like maybe you know this person and maybe you haven't forgiven them, or maybe they haven't forgiven you. And someone still could be thinking about the past over and over again, not necessarily holding a grudge, but it's just like, I can't get this out of my mind. I can't stop thinking about when this happened. Or when that happened, like last time, they rejected me last time. I can't keep replaying, them saying no, or hanging up the phone, or slamming the door in my face. I can't get that out of my head. So I feel like someone is having a hard time coming forward, even if they want to, because maybe they're still grieving about that time they got rejected. I do feel that, with the 6 of Cups here, she's just looking at her image. So this person reminds you of yourself a lot. And I feel like maybe that's also where this connection is. It's like you remind each other of each other. It's just like, man, this is my twin. This is my reflection. This person reflects everything I feel. And this also indicates to me that it is a soulmate connection. Maybe you have dealt with this person in a previous life. Maybe the relationships were different, or the roles were reversed. But I do feel like you have a connection with this person. Now, also with the 7 of Pentacles here tells me and I'm looking at her and she's watering the earth here. I feel like the seed has already been planted. Something has already been planted. You've been nurturing it. It's been growing. It's just not ready yet. It's not ripe. It takes a long time. So the minute the conditions are right, that is when this relationship can get started or move forward. But right now, I just feel like people aren't ready. They keep changing their minds. They're not sure what they want. They don't know what their values are. Or there also could be some sort of circumstances in life that is keeping someone from moving forward, especially any type of legalities. It's like maybe someone feels like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like, or something is like a catch-22. So it's just like, well, how can I, in order to, do this, you got to have this. But in order to have that, you must have this. And it's just like, but that's what you just said. And it's just like this back and forth. You know how you get into an argument with somebody over the phone about what department to speak to, and it's just like, sorry, in order to, get your license, you've got to first clear this up. And it's like, okay, well, the state told me that it was up to you guys to do this, that, and the other. And it just goes back and forth. It's some sort of loophole. I feel like you're stuck. Your love life, your love situation is stuck. And you've got to find a loophole, because it really kind of seems like something seems like a trick. You are going to have to think outside of the box in order to get things moving forward. Either that, or just go ahead and keep being patient with the current situation. Because matter of fact, this does talk about patience too. I kind of feel like somebody's always there. Somebody is like, I'm always here for you. Just, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm here. I've got your back. Just whenever you're ready, then, we'll be together. And I kind of feel like this person is just still patiently waiting for maybe you to turn around or for you to be ready. And that can be like a long time, because, maybe depending on who is who, they're a very patient person. Someone is just very patient and they're like, yeah, I'm not in a rush because I know it's already here. And I was talking about how something is already here for you. I will say, personality-wise, again, that someone maybe likes to wear blue or they like to wear black. Something about those two colors, maybe that's one of their favorite colors. Someone also may always be wearing jeans or denim or things that are just very comfortable or casual. Yeah. All right, so y'all know the drill. Game time. Okay, so let me look and see what's going on with strength. Yeah, so someone does have a lot of pride, and I feel like this is someone who's like, I'm strong and single, or I don't need to be in a relationship. I don't have to blah, blah, blah. So I feel like someone is just, very confident. They're okay. They're okay being on their own. Even if there is a desire for a relationship, this person's there. They're okay. Very reserved. Someone does like their peace, and I also feel like if that's you, like you like your peace, maybe you're not in a rush because you know that entering a relationship means that you have to share your time, or your schedule has to change a little bit because you're making room for someone else, but you're like, I'm kind of good on my own. Like if I enter a relationship, that means I need to make time out to call them, or, you know, to have these conversations to get to know them. So yeah. Now, the Magician is here in the clarifiers. So to me, that indicates that maybe someone is also kind of wearing a mask of strength, or pretending to be stoic or strong, or feels like they need to be a hero, or they're telling themselves that. But it might be a way to protect oneself. So I feel like this is more so like an illusion that someone has created for themselves to help them get through moments of being single. Because I don't know. I don't know who wants to be single forever. But, you know, maybe that's the energy that someone is giving off. Like, no, I don't need to be with anyone, and, you know, I'm good. So there's not really much effort being put into finding anyone or opening up. And I also feel like someone is pretending like they don't care when they do. So if there is like someone in mind romantically, it's like, I don't care about that person, but it's kind of like, I don't know if that's true or not. All right, let me clarify this Five of Wands here. So it could be an air sign. It could be between two air signs or between two people. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It just looks like there's this ongoing fight or competition, or a need to prove a point. Someone is very, you know, focused on setting some sort of boundaries or guarding themselves. I feel like this person is someone who is intellectual or talkative. They're kind of chatty. I feel like they can be chatty, or they have a lot on their mind. They also could be someone who communicates through word, or like an oracle, a speaker. The things that this person says could be controversial. I feel like the things that come out of their mouth are not always taken well. I feel too like maybe something about this person is very mysterious. They have like a lot of secret or hidden desires, a lot of fantasies. I feel like this is also talking about, if there's someone that you keep fantasizing about or dreaming about, is probably this person. Now, it does look like someone keeps trying to get your attention through dreams. Like someone keeps bothering you either in the dream or while you're sleeping. It seems like something happens during night hours, sleeping hours, or, you know, when people are mostly resting. I feel too like something intervened, like spirit intervened, and like is trying to push someone out of their comfort zone, but it's still a lot of confusion going on. I think what the problem is too is that someone is expecting you to read their mind, or you are expecting someone to read your mind. And it's just not going to work that way. I just feel like someone needs to speak up or actually say what it is that they're feeling or thinking, because there's a lot of guessing going on and it's getting irritating or frustrating. Whoever's coming towards you is complex. They are kind of hard to read. I'm not really picking up on a physical description too much. If it's a guy, I feel like he has facial hair. I feel like his hair is curly. It can be tightly coiled or loosely coiled, but it just seems like he has curly hair. I feel like someone is passive aggressive. The girl, I feel like she has a nice body, whatever that is in your eyes. Like you agree, I mean, that's just like something that you would be attracted to. I feel like regardless of her size, she does show off her body. She shows off her curves, whether she's really thin or really heavy. I get that there's going to be like a lot of sexual tension between you guys too. If you're seeing 55, that may be some sort of significant message for you. I would, check out the number synchronicity videos I did. But I also feel like 55 may be trying to tell you that you're being prideful, or that maybe you're needing to let your guards down. So someone keeps avoiding something over and over again. I also feel like someone keeps trying to avoid some sort of spiritual lesson, or they keep skipping a step, or keep trying to say, no, spirit, I'm going to skip over this part. And it's just like, no, like you have to play this out, or you have to go along with something, or you could just let it happen in the next life, just something like that. That's the energy. That's from my understanding, for those of you that also believe in having to repeat life lessons or reincarnation and things of that sort. So I feel like someone also keeps sabotaging something over and over again. So I feel again like it's just trying to escape or run away from what the universe is giving to you. And the universe keeps trying to give something to you, but you don't trust it, you don't believe it, or you keep expecting your soulmate to come from somewhere else, or you keep expecting a relationship to be something different or something else. It's something that your expectations keep getting in the way of what the reality is. You might be trying to avoid an earth sign or a Scorpio, or something's going on where you have an option between the two. It also seems like something keeps ending, like you keep saying that you're done with this person or you're moving on from this person, and then they pop back up. I feel though that, mainly someone just keeps trying to avoid having to be vulnerable. They're like, if I can just get around being vulnerable or putting myself out there. And maybe it's like, no, you have to be vulnerable. Like this can't begin until you're ready for that to happen. Now, also, the timing has to do with maybe someone sending mixed signals or playing mind games. Like, I feel like things keep getting delayed. So timing has something to do with someone's actions. Maybe when someone is ready to be honest and stop being secretive or lying, even if that's you lying to yourself, I just feel like that needs to stop first. So until something stabilizes in your life, that, then something can begin. Someone keeps having doubts. It's like, gotta stop doubting. Gotta trust the universe. I say 7-7 might be a sign too for something. So advice is telling you too that you do need to tie up some loose ends, and I feel like you're needing to finish where you left off, or understand that something has already been completed. It's just now you've got to wait. It's like the same energies basically. There needs to be some sort of compromise. I feel like whatever you want has already been established. A connection has already been established. It's just a matter of moving forward. It does indicate too that there may be some sort of travel involved. So someone definitely could be in a long distance or was in a long distance relationship where someone travels for a living. I feel like somebody won't finish something. It's like, this needs to be finished. We're waiting for you to finish, like, whenever you're ready, and you just aren't ready. So, I mean, hopefully that makes sense. It just seems like, the universe is basically just waiting for you to do something. Let me just kind of look and see, make sure that is all that I'm getting from here. Spiritually, your ancestors could be looking out for you. Like there's some sort of protection here. But I really feel like it's more so about you being protective of yourself. Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully, like I said, something makes sense, or that something's resonated. But feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.